What's up, guys? Back here again with a offensive mini scheme. Today we are in the Chicago Bears offensive playbook. The formation that we're going to be showing the mini scheme out of is Y off trips. Okay, so the four plays that we're going to be showcasing are the RPO Read Y Flat, halfback direct snap, motion stick and nod, and PAY flood. All right, so we're going to start with the motion stick and nod. Go ahead and pick that play. Coaching adjustments for defense, just for the CPU sake. I left auto flip on, base alignment, and I did 5, 20, and 10, just so that they don't run match coverage. We're going to start with a cover 3 with this play here. So what I like to do is put the outside receiver on a stemmed post, streak X. You could also put circle on a corner. Totally up to you. Call hike. Your read here is the running back, right? If it's there, if the flat's open, it's going to be there. Because this is cover 3 and they're running purples, this is going to be there every single time. We'll go ahead and set this up again. All right. I'm not going to throw the running back even though he'll be open. After the running back, you're looking at this comeback, this return route. Okay. That's going to be there. Go ahead and set this up again real quick. Next against a cover 3. From the running back to the return, you're kind of looking at the crosser right here. You know, you're waiting for that tight end to pull the safety or anybody that's back there, obviously down the field, so that you could fit in that post route, that stem post route, right? Once he pulls that safety, you can go ahead and fit that ball right in there. There you go. And then the last read would be this, but because this is a cover 3 and the purples are set to 20, this is going to take care of that. If there was no purple over there, you could fit this in there against just the deep blue. All right, let's go ahead and showcase this against a cover 2. We're going to pick the play motion stick and nod again and run the cover 2. Go ahead and set it up the exact same way. Against the cover 2, especially obviously if they're not matching or anything like that, you know, that's going to be there. Because I have the zone set to 5, that's going to be there every single time. Let's go ahead and run this again. You could also hit the return route. It was there. Obviously, the CPU is screaming at me. Let's just try this one more time. You have the return. Okay. And then you also have against a cover 2 and no deep blue or whatever, you know, you have the streak. And then since he's pulling both safeties, you're going to have this as well. All right. You just have to make the reads. The CPU and the pass rush is kind of tough at times just to showcase things. So we'll run this against a cover 4. All right. Cover 4 quarters. Exact same setup. You can make adjustments to this as you like. I'm just showing you, you know, a way that I like to run this. Go ahead and call hike. Again, without hard flats, the running back's going to be there. Just understand on these motion routes, they sit down. Wait for them to turn around and sit down and hit them. They're not going to keep running to the sideline. Wait for them to call hike here. Again, you're going to have the return. User's going to have to pretty much cover that. That's a tough route to defend. And then we'll see if we have anything else in the back end. It's going to be a little bit tougher against a cover 4 to pull the safety. But again, if we go back in instant replay, you'll see here that if we have the time, this is here. You can fit this in and possession catch this, user catch this, and catch that, no problem. So this is a great play that works against all zone coverages. All right, it's going to work against man coverage as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the second play, which is PAY flood. Let's go ahead and pick that play. Let's go ahead and start with the cover 3 sky. So what I like to do is block the running back. And what's interesting is I don't know if you guys have watched my must-use route video, this square receiver, you could do the exact same thing with him. So if you stem route him all the way up, you can just keep going, and it's one big crosser. Okay? So this is great. You have a built-in whip route. You can do whatever you want with the tight end. For this one here, we're just going to drag him, right? We're just going to drag him here. We're going to see what we have. You have the whip. You have the drag. Okay. And against a cover 3, they have the zone drop set specifically the way that I have them set. You're going to see as well that eventually you'll be able to hit that route as well. All right, that route's always open. You just got to find the window of opportunity to hit it. We're going to run this against a cover 4. I'm not going to show a cover 2 just because cover 2 is pretty easy to beat for the most part, unless people are switch sticking on you. So PAY flood, we'll run this against cover 4 quarters. And we'll go ahead and set it up the same way. Again, you have the drag, you have the whip, right? It's all going to be there. This is really going to abuse cover 4 underneath. It's going to take them really to, you know, cover it themselves underneath or play hard flats with a cover 4, that sort of thing. All right, something else that you could do with this, if your opponent's not blitzing you, is you could streak the running back out of the backfield here. Okay, against a cover 4, there's not really normally enough guys in the middle of the field to defend, so that's a great thing to do against a cover 4. This will also work against man coverage because of the return route and because of the drag. It's a great play. All right, the next play that we're going to look at is RPO Read Flat. Let's go ahead and find it here. There's a couple of them already in here. Like one of these is a counter play. Not really looking at that. We're just kind of looking at the base RPO Read Y Flat here. And we'll run this against a cover 3. You can hand it off, but the best thing about this is this route to the tight end. It's so hard to defend. Even if they have hard flats, which I'll showcase here, it's still super hard to defend. So let's pick this, and we'll pick hard flats. Let's see if there's a cover 3 with hard flats. There's not. So let's just call cover 2 contain. Right, still an easy possession. Pretty much every time. I mean, this is one of those things you can literally just hike and throw to this because it's so hard to switch stick onto for the defense. So let's run this again here. And let's run this against man coverage. We'll pick cover 2 man. And I'll show you that this will also still work. Probably works even better against man. So there you go. This is a great play to mix in, keep your opponent honest, and utilize this play. The last play that we're going to be showing is a very underrated run in the game this year. It's the halfback direct snap. And it works very good. So we'll run this against whatever defense, it doesn't really matter. Wait for them to call hike. And only got a yard or so, but we'll run it again. What's nice is you could really cut this up the field. You can go to the outside. It really doesn't matter, you know. You don't have to run in a specific direction. Like most runs, it kind of puts you in a direction. With this, it just puts you, you know, wherever. You can just go wherever you want. I ran right into him there. You guys get the idea. The halfback direct snap, very interesting. I don't remember this being in Madden last year. Maybe it was. But this is very cool. This is something that you can keep your opponent honest with, especially if they're calling like dollar, anything like that, to where maybe they're calling max coverage. This is something that you can hit them with. That's very, very good. I mean, it's just a great fast run. I mean, it may be the fastest run in shotgun this year. You know, put Chris Johnson, the spin move, whatever. Right? You guys get the idea. So that's 4 great plays in this mini scheme that you guys can use. There's more than 4 great plays in this formation. There's a built-in sprint flood play here where when you call hike, you can instantly sprint with your quarterback here. I'll show you guys real quick. You call hike, and look at this speed boost. He gets like a speed boost to the outside, right? Where you can run, you could throw, you know, you could be very creative and come up with some pretty cool concepts. So with that, just be aware that if your defender, if your opponent calls contains, it will stop that. There's another play here called PA boot stutter wheel. This is very interesting because of this route on the square receiver. Go ahead and run it here. It's kind of showcase. It gets in a pretty nice spot of, in the defense with the between the deep blues and between the yellows, that it's very hard to defend, especially if they don't have their yellows set to a specific depth. I mean, it just gets right above them, very hard to defend. So there's more than 4 great plays in this formation. These were just 4 of my favorite plays that I like to put in my audibles. Give this a try. I hope this helped you guys out. Drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you for watching. Peace out.